Welcome to my channel, Modern Stoic. How women act around attractive men. Female body language signs of attraction. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you're talking to a woman and you can't quite figure out if she's attracted to you or just being polite? If you've ever wished there was a way to decode those unspoken signals, you're not alone. Welcome to Bond Chronicle, where we break down the complexities of love relationships and attraction. Today we're diving deep into how women act around attractive men and the subtle body language signs you need to watch out for. Now, here's the thing. Words can be deceiving, but body language, that's where the truth lies. Women often communicate their interests through subtle, almost subconscious actions that speak louder than words ever could. And the good news is, once you know what to look for, you'll never miss a signal again. In this video, we'll explore everything from the science behind body language to the specific signs that scream attraction. We'll also discuss the common traps men fall into when interpreting these cues and give you the tools to respond confidently without overstepping. So if you're ready to level up your game and understand women like never before, stick around, because this knowledge might just change how you approach relationships for forever. And hey, if you find value in what we share, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our growing community. Let's start with the basics. Why does body language matter so much when it comes to attraction? Well, it's all in the numbers. Studies have shown that a staggering 93% of communication is nonverbal. That means the tilt of her head or the way her eyes light up might tell you more about how she feels than the words she's saying. But this isn't just about numbers, it's biology. Human beings have been wired for millennia to rely on nonverbal cues to navigate social interactions. Think about it before language was even a thing. Body language was the only way we could express interest, trust, or even love. Now here's where it gets tricky. While women are naturally better at picking up on nonverbal signals, men often miss the mark. Why blame it on societal conditioning? Many men are taught to focus on direct communication and dismiss the subtleties, leaving them blind to the signs happening right in front of them. But don't worry, that's where we come in. By the end of this video, you'll know how to identify the cues that women use to signal attraction, and trust us, it's simpler than you think. Are you ready to dive in? Let's go. All right. Now that we've set the stage, let's get into the heart of the matter. How women subtly and overtly show attraction through body language. If you've ever felt like women are a mystery, these signs will help you decode their actions with confidence. Subtle signs of attraction. 1. Eye contact. The eyes are often called the windows to the soul, and when it comes to attraction, they speak volumes. If a woman is attracted to you, she's likely to make prolonged eye contact. It's not just a fleeting glance. This is the kind of gaze that holds for just a moment too long. But here's where it gets interesting. Some women might glance away quickly, only to look back at you moments later. This look away, look back behavior is a powerful subconscious signal that she's interested, but also a little shy. And then there's the flutter of frequent eye movement, where her eyes dart around as if she's trying to gauge your reaction or take in every detail about you. 2. Facial expressions. A genuine smile can be one of the most captivating signs of attraction when a woman likes you. Her smile isn't just polite, it's warm and inviting. Look for subtle cues, like her lips parting slightly or her cheeks rising in a natural smile. And let's not forget about lip biting or licking, if she's subtly biting her lip or running her tongue across it while looking at you. It's a subconscious way of drawing attention to her lips, one of the most sensual parts of her face. Blushing is another telltale sign when a woman feels flustered or excited around you. Her cheeks might flush slightly, especially during intense moments of connection. 3. Posture watch. How she positions her body when you're talking. If she's leaning in toward you, tilting her head, or angling her body to face you directly, It's a strong sign of engagement and interest. A woman who's drawn to you will make an effort to close the physical distance, even subtly. Another clue: her head tilt. It's a classic move that signals she's intrigued and fully focused on you. This gesture exposes her neck, a vulnerable and intimate part of the body, which indicates trust and comfort. For micro-touches, a woman's hands can tell you a lot about how she feels. If she's adjusting her hair, playing with her jewelry, or smoothing out her clothes in your presence, it's not just fidgeting. It's her subconscious way of trying to look her best for you. For example, she might tuck her hair behind her ear while maintaining eye contact, or play with a necklace as she listens to you speak. These small gestures often reveal nervous excitement or an attempt to appear more appealing, obvious signs of attraction. One physical touch when a woman is drawn to you. She'll often find reasons to initiate light, casual touches. It could be a brush against your arm, a playful nudge, or a gentle pat on your shoulder. These touches aren't accidental. They're deliberate attempts to build a connection. Pay attention to how often she touches you compared to others in the same setting. If she's singling you out, it's a clear sign she's trying to create a sense of intimacy. Mirroring is a fascinating psychological phenomenon where someone subconsciously mimics your gestures, posture, or tone. If you notice her taking a sip of her drink right after you do, or leaning back in her chair when you do, it's likely her way of building rapport. This isn't something women consciously plan. It's their body's way of saying, "I'm on the same wavelength as you." It's a powerful sign of attraction and connection. 3. Proximity. When a woman is interested, she'll often find ways to close the physical distance between you in a crowded room. She might position herself near you or lean closer during conversations. This doesn't mean she'll invade your personal space, but she'll make it clear she's comfortable being close to you. If she moves closer when she talks or steps into your personal bubble, it's her way of showing she's drawn to you for playfulness. A playful attitude can be one of the most obvious signs of attraction. If she teases you, jokes around, or finds excuses to laugh at your comments, it's her way of building a fun and flirty connection. Playfulness often lowers defenses and creates an atmosphere of mutual enjoyment. If she's playful and engages with you in a light-hearted way, she's likely comfortable and interested. Verbal and vocal cues. One tone of voice. When a woman speaks to someone she's attracted to, her tone often changes. She might use a softer, more melodic voice or a higher pitch to convey excitement. On the flip side, some women might speak slower and more deliberately. To draw you in the way she emphasizes certain words or phrases can also signal her interest. Pay attention to how her voice changes when she's talking to you versus others. 2. Choice of words. Listen closely to how she frames her conversations. If she uses personal or flirty language like calling you by a nickname or complimenting you in a way that feels intimate, it's a strong indicator of interest. She may also find ways to weave in compliments or ask personal questions to deepen the connection. This shows she's actively trying to learn more about you. 3. Frequency of interaction. Does she initiate conversations with you frequently? If she's finding reasons to talk to you, whether it's a casual, "How's your day going?" or a deeper question, she's likely drawn to you. Women who are interested will also respond quickly to texts or messages, making an effort to keep the conversation going. Laughter. Finally, laughter is a universal sign of attraction. If she laughs easily and at your jokes, even the ones that aren't particularly funny, it's her way of showing she enjoys your company. Genuine laughter creates a bee and signals that she's comfortable and happy around you. By understanding and observing these subtle, obvious and verbal signs, you can gain deeper insights into how women act around men they're attracted to. The key is to focus on patterns rather than isolated behaviors, ensuring you interpret these signals correctly without overthinking. Stay tuned because Net will cover what not to do When you spot these signs, it's easy to misread body language, especially when it comes to attraction. One of the most common mistakes men make is confusing friendliness or politeness for romantic interest. For example, if a woman smiles at you or engages in a casual conversation, it doesn't always mean she's attracted to you in many cultures. Politeness is just a sign of good manners, not romantic intent. Another factor to consider is personality. Some women are naturally more outgoing and express aggressive, while others are reserved. An extroverted woman might laugh more or touch your arm during a conversation, but that doesn't necessarily mean she's attracted to you. It could just be her personality. So how can you differentiate between friendliness and genuine attraction? The key is to look for clusters of signals rather than focusing on a single action. For instance, if she maintains prolonged eye contact, leans in closer and mirrors your movement, it's more likely she's interested. But if she exhibits only one of these behaviors, it could be coincidental. Pay attention to consistency as well. Attraction is rarely a one-off signal when a woman is genuinely interested. Her body language will align with her overall behavior towards you. Over time, the more signals that overlap, the stronger the likelihood that she's attracted to you. How to respond to signs of attraction. When you notice signs of attraction, it's important to respond with confidence and composure. Confidence doesn't mean being overly assertive. It means being comfortable in your own skin and allowing the interaction to unfold naturally. Avoid jumping to conclusions or assuming her actions guarantee romantic interest. Misreading signals can lead to awkward or even uncomfortable situations. Instead, focus on building rapport. Start by engaging her in conversation show genuine interest in her thoughts, opinions, and experiences. This not only strengthens your connection, but also gives you a chance to observe if her attraction signals persist. Subtle mirroring can also help build intimacy. If she leans in, you can lean slightly closer as well. If she uses a playful tone, match her energy. These small gestures create a sense of alignment and mutual understanding. Respect and boundaries are essential. If you're unsure about her intentions or if her signals are inconsistent, don't push. Let the interaction flow naturally and always prioritize her comfort. The strongest connections come from mutual respect and understanding, not from forcing or rushing things. By staying confident, respectful, and attentive, you can navigate these moments with ease, making the experience enjoyable for both of you. Common mistakes men make when it comes to understanding female body language. Men often fall into one of two traps: ignoring the signals entirely or overanalyzing them to the point of confusion. Some men fail to notice even the most obvious cues, like prolonged eye contact or physical touch, because they are too focused on what's being said rather than what's being shown. On the other hand, overthinking every smile or casual glance can lead to misinterpretation and unnecessary frustration. Another common mistake is misinterpreting politeness as attraction. Women often smile, laugh, or engage in conversation out of courtesy, especially in social or professional settings. Assuming these behaviors automatically indicate romantic interest can create awkward or uncomfortable dynamics. Finally, being overly confident or too eager can be just as problematic. Acting as though her signals guarantee attraction might come off as arrogant, while excessive enthusiasm can make you seem desperate. Striking a balance between confidence and humility is key to creating a positive and natural connection. Recognizing these mistakes is the first step to avoiding them. Stay present, focus on clusters of signals, and remember that genuine attraction is a two-way street, not something to force or assume conclusion. Body language is one of the most reliable ways to gauge attraction, but it requires observation, patience, and practice. By understanding the subtle and obvious signs like prolonged eye contact, leaning in, or playful interactions, you can gain a better sense of how women express interest. The key is to look for consistent clusters of signals rather than isolating individual actions. This helps you avoid misinterpretation and allows you to respond with confidence and respect. If you want to truly connect with someone, focus on building rapport, maintaining composure, and respecting boundaries. These principles not only help you navigate attraction, but also lay the foundation for meaningful and healthy